Terrance Knighton, I remember in the meeting, man, he got something happened. Like the coach was telling me to play a 6 technique, and he wanted me to pass rush out of 6 technique. And any pass rush in the league know like how hard it is to play a 6 technique and pass rush because you got to play the run. And most of the time, you're not in the balance. You're in the balance stance.
Like in an even stance.
You're in an even stance, balance stance. So you got to play the run on tight end. So you're not in the pass rush stance to where you're gonna have a good get off. And
unless you just crazy athletic.
So I was sitting next to T Knight in the meeting. We was in a pass rush meeting. I was sitting next to T Knight, and he was like Terrance Knighton, and I was like Pyro. I was sitting next to him, and I'm like, man. So I'm sitting back there, and he just hear me like lowly venting. Coach like, yo, Preston, come on, we gotta have a better pass rush right here. Just stand third. And like coming from college, we went over all that shit thanks to Chris Wilson and David Turner. You know, like some coaches that taught me great pass rush and like great techniques while I was in college at Mississippi State. Like, I'm looking like, man, what the fuck? So I'm snapping back there. I'm sitting next to T9. I'm like, man, that's some bullshit, man. He gonna tell me to pass rush from a 6 technique? I said, like, it's like 10 people in the room, but the coach can't hear me, but I'm sitting next to him. I'm like, man, some bullshit, man. Like, I said, how the fuck he expect me to pass rush from a 6 technique even stance? Like, this that bullshit technique coach got me in. How you want me to be great with this technique? And you want me to be a pass rush? I said, like, with this technique, I said, man, you want me to be if you want to pass rush, put me in the fucking 9, let me run off the ball. So like, I guess T Knight heard that, and like he's sitting next to me. So like another meeting, man, T Knight snapped on the coach for me. Coach is like, Preston, he said, we need you a better pass rush. And then T Knight, he I forgot how many years he was in. He probably like an 8-year vet at the time, and I'm a rookie.
Pot roast.
Yeah, pot roast. So T Knight, it's like, hey, coach. He stopped the meeting. I'm talking about he paused the meeting, and like coach paused the film to hear what he got to say. He said like they was snapping on some other stuff. Like we had some real vets in there. They was talking about other stuff, and like he said, how you expect Preston to pass rush? Y'all got him in a 6 technique. Y'all want him to play. It's either y'all want him to play the run or y'all want him to pass rush. And I was like, man, I was sitting back there, and I was like, I ain't say nothing, but I was like feeling like a sense of accomplishment inside. I was like, man, I appreciate you, bro. Like, y'all really fuck with me. Yeah. You feel me? I was like a big bro, and I'm like, man, I really appreciate that for telling him, because sometimes it's like you go from here in college, being at the top of the totem pole by the time you leave, to when you get to the NFL, starting over.
Yeah,
like,
you're a little fish.
Yeah, you a little fish in a big pond. So it's like you go from being a big fish and then to the little fish. You back at the starting over to work yourself up. And like he took up for me and said like, okay, that didn't make no sense. Like that don't make no sense what y'all got him doing.
So you would say that was.
But I knew better. I knew it didn't make no sense. And if I said it as a rookie, then I'm probably being combative and I'm probably going against the grain, even though it makes a whole lot of sense.